Hey guys, Kathleen from Catalytic Empowerment. Thank you so much for dropping in on this next video in the Money Smart Kids series. And I'd love to have you subscribe if you're finding this content valuable. It would just help me to create more and more content for you. And check out the links in the description below. Excellent opportunity for you guys with personal finance for your kiddos. Okay, so have you ever had your 4-year-old throw a hissy fit in a store because they saw something that caught their eye and they got the gimmies, give me this, give me that? What about a preteen or a teen asking for money for things or to go out with their friends, or a teenager needing money for all kinds of activities and outings? What's a parent to do? Become a human ATM, handing out cash whenever Joey or Susie wants something? Not to mention the confusion of whether we as parents should be funding all of our teenagers' outings. What if you could help your kids develop a strong work ethic and financial character while alleviating their sense of entitlement, as well as halting the parental ATM syndrome? Yes. So have you ever heard of the book, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten? Well, believe it or not, much of what we know as adults with regard to finances, we learned as kids. So what if you could not only reprogram entitled bratty kids, I'm calling them bratty, I'm not saying they're brats, but you could help your kids avoid most of the financial pitfalls that plague so many once they reach adulthood. Now, remember, I'm a certified personal finance coach. I've worked with kids, my own kids from the time they were 7. I've worked with teenagers. I've been teaching personal finance to high schoolers since 2010. I've worked with millennials. I've worked with older adults as I've taught a personal finance class. So I've seen this. I've seen what happens with adults, and I'm trying to help kids not have these same issues. So what I'm proposing, and I've done with my own kids since the year 2000, starting with my then 7-year-old, is to intentionally focus on what our kids really need rather than what they want. Of course, you're going to give your kids the tangible stuff that they need: food, clothes, housing, and you're going to give them some of their wants as you're able to. But what I'm really talking about is a mindset and the tools that will benefit them over their lifetime. A mindset, a behavior change. And for them, it's not necessarily been a behavior change because they haven't really developed the behaviors. For adults, it is a behavior change. For kids, we're trying to instill something that will become part of who they are going forward so that they never have to have the behavior change of doing things that are just messing up their finances. Okay, so one of the things I believe kids could really benefit from is understanding the tie between hard work and money. More specifically, the value of hard work and how to manage their corresponding finances wisely. Hint, you can make this encouraging and rewarding. Abigail Van Buren, who's Dear Abby, said, if you want children to keep their feet on the ground, put some responsibility on their shoulders. So the first step in developing your kids' work and financial character is giving your kids some age-appropriate work to do, and also allowing them to start an age-appropriate business, even from a young age. Let the child take ownership and responsibility. Let them come to you with questions and ideas on how, brainstorming how they can make it work. But have an open dialogue with them using questions rather than telling them what to do or making comments about how they could be doing things better. Keep it very positive. There are so many lessons to be learned through working and or having their own business, such as dignity in a job well done, trust and responsibility, how to follow directions, how to meet and exceed expectations, how to manage time, how to communicate with others in a mature way, how to accept constructive feedback or praise for job performance. It also helps kids see that they are part of a community, like a family or a team in a company, whether they're washing windows at home or dishes at a restaurant, setting the table at home or waiting tables at a diner, mowing the family lawn or landscaping with a company, or creating jobs with their own business for friends because they need help in their own business. How amazing would that be? And we did this. My daughter and I actually created a business that she was then able to hire some of her friends in to help with the work. So she was able to actually be a business owner and create jobs. So when they're old enough to work outside the home, even if it's their own dog walking or babysitting business, my kids also did swim instructor. So they had their own business. They were their own, a swim instructor for kids. They'll learn increased responsibility and independence. This is all playing into really building good character and knocking out the sense of entitlement. And it's also, showing them the tie between hard work and some form of payment. And that helps give them a sense of ownership, responsibility, accountability. Intentionally training our kids to manage their money is the second part to this equation of shifting our kids from a sense of entitlement. George Bernard Shaw said, "For the harder I work, the more I live." So this is what I have to say in this video. Next video, I'll be sharing more about the tie between the money part of it and managing the money as part of shifting the kids from a sense of entitlement. So hope that helped. Again, subscribe and check out the resources below. Take care.